All right, and moving on, the U.S. Department of Justice has announced a sweeping expansion of execution methods in federal prisons. Now, in addition to lethal injection, it has now allowed firing squads, gas asphyxiation, and electrocution. In a 48-page memo released on Friday, officials said the expansion is meant to ensure executions can continue if lethal injection drugs like pentobarbital are unavailable. Now, pentobarbital has been the standard since 1993, but shortages and criticism from campaigners, it has raised concerns. Officials argue that the change will strengthen the death penalty as a deterrent and provide justice and closure for families of victims. The previous administration had imposed a moratorium on most federal executions, with Joe Biden granting clemency to 37 of the 40 inmates on federal death row before leaving office. Now, that policy has now been reversed on his first day back in office last year. The U.S. President Donald Trump, a longtime supporter of capital punishment, directed the Department of Justice to resume executions. During his first term of office, he ended a 17-year moratorium and oversaw 13 federal executions. Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche also accused the Biden administration of failing to protect the public by refusing to impose the death penalty on the most dangerous offenders, including terrorists, child murderers, and cop killers. Now, while Democrats like Senator Dick Durbin have denounced Trump administration's policy on death penalty, terming it cruel, immoral, and discriminatory, he warned that expanding the death penalty would leave a stain on America's history. Death penalty in the United States is most often carried out at the state level, though the federal government retains authority to pursue executions for certain set of crimes. According to the Death Penalty Information Center, 5 U.S. states currently authorize the use of firing squads, but only one, which is South Carolina, has carried out executions using that method in recent years. Now, some states have already been experimenting with alternative methods. Alabama became the first to use nitrogen gas for an execution in 2024. And 4 other states have since adopted the practice. 9 states permit electrocution, but this method has not been used since 2020. Meanwhile, 23 states have abolished the death penalty altogether, while 3 others, which is California, Oregon, and Pennsylvania, they have moratoriums in place. Pope Leo XIV renewed his call to abolish capital punishment as the U.S. expands execution methods. In a message to DePaul University, he urged respect for human life, noting that prisons can protect citizens while allowing redemption. His remark followed his condemnation of recent executions in Iran.
I condemn all actions that are unjust. I condemn the taking of people's lives. I condemn capital punishment. I believe that human life is to be respected and that all people from conception to natural birth, their lives should be respected and protected. So when a regime, when a country takes decisions which takes away the lives of other people unjustly, then obviously that is something that should be condemned.